Hi, hello, and welcome back to F1 Challenge Career Mode. My name is Mephisto, and today we're heading off to Canada for round 6 of the 99 Formula 1 season. Let's get started.
Just before the free practice session begins, let's take a quick look at the Drivers' Championship. Hakkinen is leading the Drivers' Championship, but having finished third in the last race, he'll be hoping to go a bit better and win here at the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Schumacher second. Eddie Irvine third.
We are 4th, Barrichello 5th, Coulthard and Fisichella share 6th, Damon Hill 7th, Trulli, Panis and Genet share 8th, and Ralf Schumacher 9th.
Well, that covers the drivers. Let's take a quick look at the constructors next. Ferrari lead the Constructors' Championship and are attempting to complete a hat-trick of victories here in Canada. McLaren are second. Jordan are third.
Prost 4th, Stewart 5th, Benetton 6th, Minardi 7th, and Williams 8th.
Located on the Ile Notre Dame, just minutes away from downtown Montreal, the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve combines short straights with an uninspiring selection of slow to medium speed chicanes and one hairpin. Despite being a dedicated motorsports facility, the barriers around Circuit Gilles Villeneuve are very close to the track, giving the circuit a distinctly street feel.
And here we are in Canada, ready to start off our qualifying. The team was unable to prepare us a new car, so we are running in the spare car, but they have assured me that the car will be ready for the next race in France. Until then, we will have to make do with what we have, but for now, let's focus on qualifying. So, we are coming now around to finish our first qualifying lap, and thus far, the car feels great. And we crossed the line with a time of 1 minute 25.901 seconds, placing us in 6th for the moment. Later on, we go out for the second attempt at qualifying, and while we were in the garage, making a few minor adjustments to the car, we fell down to 18th, but we crossed the line with a time of 1 minute 24.963 seconds, which puts us in 13th, making this our best qualifying of the season thus far. See you on the grid.
Hello there. Welcome to Canada for round 6 of the 1999 FIA Formula One World Championship. The weather, as so often is the case here, is just wonderful. Over 30 degrees and climbing. It's a fantastic day for Formula One. David Coulthard first. Hakkinen second. Michael Schumacher third. Eddie Irvine consistently outpaced his championship rival. He starts fourth. Damon Hill was consistently faster than his teammate. He starts fifth. Barrichello sixth. Ralf Schumacher seventh. Panis eighth. Jarno Trulli ninth. Giancarlo Fisichella 10th. Villeneuve 11th. Johnny Herbert 12th. The Jordan driver endured a lackluster qualifying session and faces a tough start in the midst of the chasing pack. He starts 13th. Alessandro Zanardi 14th. Alexander Wurz 15th. Diniz 16th. Alesi 17th. Zonta 18th. De La Rosa 19th. Tora Takagi 20th. Badoa 21st. Marc Genet 22nd.
And here we are on the grid, ready to start the race. and we actually managed to keep our 13th place on the starting grid. And we're off. I immediately move over to the right to keep Zanardi behind us. Then we pass Herbert and Villeneuve, going off onto the grass as always. We pass one of the Benettons, but give back that position since it was an illegal overtake, keeping close to him so that we can pass him as soon as possible. We now go for the pass, placing us into 11th. But now, let's take a look at the start. Pretty normal. Everyone gets away with no incident. We will now try to get around Villeneuve again, who managed to get past us when we gave back our place to Fisichella. It would be nice to have a points finish today to make up for our retirement in the last race, and we easily get around Villeneuve and Penes, moving us up into 9th. And we are now chasing down Trulli. We are 3 places below the points and that gives me hope. And now, coming into the casino hairpin, we get around Trulli and barely avoid colliding with Ralf Schumacher. But that can't be said about Fisichella and Villeneuve. Looking at the replay, we see Schumacher with Barrichello behind, who smashes into Ralph's car, and just behind them we have Fisichella who hits Villeneuve, causing them to lose their wings and forcing Villeneuve to retire. We are now right behind Barrichello. We storm past him and Hill, but fail to take the corner properly and end up cutting the track, forcing me to give back the places. But we will try to get them back as soon as possible. And we do just that in this first corner, dive bombing our teammate, which causes me to have to brake harder in order to navigate the corner, thus losing the places again. But later, as we approach the hairpin, we finally get past both Barrichello and Hill, and this time we get to keep our position. Later on, we overtake Irvine, placing us in 4th, and we now have to hunt down Michael. As we catch up to the front runners, Hill has an accident. We are now looking at Hill and Barrichello, and it seems that Barrichello clips the rear of Hill's car, spinning him around. Then Hill accelerates straight into the barrier. As I try to avoid a collision with Schumacher, Hill once again gets involved in an accident. Here we see Janet as he is taking the first corner of this chicane and drives right into Hill's rear. That must be disappointing for our teammate, as he will have to retire. Anyway, let's focus on our race for now and worry about Damon later. We are now just under half a second behind Michael, and we will try to go for the pass as soon as we get a little closer, which is right in the first corner. So we are now running third, making this our best race of the season so far, not counting Monaco of course, which was pure luck. Now coming up behind Coulthard, we make slight contact, and that worried me a bit, as I was afraid I might have damaged the suspension again. We are now slipstreaming Coulthard through the long back straight, hoping to outbrake him into the chicane, as we actually do, moving us up into 2nd place. Now behind Hakkinen, we get around him at the casino hairpin. This corner has given us so many overtaking opportunities during the race. But now we come into the pits for fuel and tires, and we stop just a bit short, losing a couple of tenths of a second. I can hardly believe that we actually managed to get into the lead for a short time, considering that we had a pretty much average season overall. And after around 12 seconds, we are ready to rejoin the track. We are now once again coming up on Coulthard, who we pass without a problem, placing us back up into 2nd. Now, with just over 2 laps remaining, we overtake the Flying Finn once again. But, will we be able to hold on to this position? As I struggle to hold on, Alex Wirtz and Deniz have an incident. Here we can see them as Wirtz slightly taps the side of Deniz's car. Fortunately for them, nothing bad happened. But now we are coming through the final chicane with Hakkinen close behind. Can we do it? This is so exciting, guys. And yes! We crossed the finish line in first place, our very first victory of the season. A very well deserved victory, guys. I can't even begin to express how happy I am just now. Incredible. We finally did it. Awesome.
It's been a scintillating Canadian Grand Prix. Let's take a look at the final results. The Jordan driver first. Hakkinen second. David Coulthard third. Michael Schumacher fourth. Barrichello fifth. Eddie Irvine sixth.
And here is our very first trophy.
With the results confirmed, it's high time we updated the Drivers' Championship. Mika Hakkinen moves further ahead in the Drivers' Championship.
Schumacher second. We move up to third. Irvine fourth. Coulthard fifth. Barrichello sixth. Fisichella seventh. Hill eighth. Trulli, Panis and Genet ninth. And Ralf Schumacher 10th.
McLaren regained the lead of the Constructors' Championship. Ferrari are second, followed by the third place Jordan.
Stewart 4th, Prost 5th, Benetton 6th, Minardi 7th, and Williams 8th. Well, that's all for now. Join me next week when we will be in France for round 7 of the season. Until then, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you all so much for watching, and as always, stay sharp.